The U.S. Secret Service, Larry Johnson, is in our Washington bureau and he joins us now. Larry, thanks for doing this. So the FBI hasn't publicly acknowledged this investigation until Monday. So that's a very big deal, the fact that the FBI is, in fact, confirming that there is an investigation underway. It presented, in FBI Director Comey's words, unusual circumstances. What is the reason behind the intel community confirming the existence of this investigation?
Well, today there was a lot of talk about cybercrime, national security, surveillance, intelligence. So it's very confusing to the general public about who is responsible for what. And I might emphasize that these investigations take a long time, especially when your adversaries are overseas and you're dealing with digital identity theft and spoofing and proxies and trying to access internet service providers that are not under your control. So these investigations sometimes take a very long time to investigate, and then you might not necessarily always have beyond a shadow of a doubt the evidence to that would be legal in court or in an international court.
But just the fact that they said they are, in fact, investigating. They normally don't comment at all on ongoing investigations. So just the fact that they went there in front of this hearing committee today and admitted that they are investigating, that is a pretty big deal.
I agree, Christine. It is a big deal. But just acknowledging that there's an ongoing investigation. Like I said, these investigations are very difficult and will take a long time to fully investigate. There are a lot of moving parts. They're not easy investigations. Going back to my time in the Secret Service, when the Secret Service was the de facto cyber investigators, because most cyber crimes started off as financial crime and electronic crime until the FBI was established their cyber division in 2004. So I know the difficulty in gathering an evidence and proving that a certain individual is behind a certain action. You still physically have to find the individual. So anybody can be behind a keyboard, and without that physical piece, because we heard a lot about surveillance, IP intercept, cell phone intercept, it just shows how difficult the investigations are when you have to combine a lot of other non-cyber security tools to investigate.
Larry, Director Comey noted in his testimony that it is possible for people to collude with a foreign power without knowing it. Explain that for us.
Well, there is unknowing individuals. So if I'm being targeted and I work for the U.S. government, I might not know that I'm being targeted. I might not know that I've given up information. There are systems that collect passively, and there are systems that are active. Passive systems can collect my data, my voice, without leaving a footprint. So I will never know that I've been intercepted. Active systems will give you some type of clue that you're being targeted, but you have to be very cyber savvy to be aware of that type of stuff.
Larry, during the course of your career, you've investigated Russian hackers, from cyber criminals to actually state-sponsored operations. So in your experience, is this investigation a significant one?
Oh, 100%. There's no doubt that this is it's a large investigation, and like I've said previously, this will take months and months to get the nuggets to be able to bring something. I think Director Comey talked about intelligence information. What's actionable? What's not actionable? What is disinformation? What is real? It's been going on for 10 or 15 years, the cat and mouse back and forth between not only the Russians in the United States, but other countries around the world. It's something that's only been brought to light by the recent circumstances.
Larry, Director Comey said that there was no evidence to support President Trump's claims that he was wiretapped by President Obama. What sort of impact could this testimony have on President Trump going forward?
I think, Vlad, that remains to be seen. It's again, even like I said, with intercept, whether it's IP or whether it's voice or with data, there are systems that are very clever in not leaving a footprint. So the problem is being able to substantiate that you've been intercepted. It's very difficult. It might be there, trace, it might not be.
All right, Larry Johnson, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, guys.